get ready, Game Art 101, but you don't need to know how to code, because I don't. Hello everybody, my name is Rageband and welcome to the channel. If you're here, you must be interested in making amazing game art. That's awesome, I'm so glad you're here. This video is going to be packed with the most important information you need to know to get started. Don't worry if you're brand new to this, we're going to blast through all the basics together. So buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the world of game art. Alright, so let's break this down real quick. What even is game art? Well, my friend, it's everything you see and experience in a video game. Characters, environments, those little menus you navigate, all game art. It's what takes those lines of code from boring text on a screen to a living, breathing world you can get lost in. You know, the stuff that makes you want to jump in and never leave. No big deal, right? Without game art, games would just be a bunch of numbers and words. Boring. Game art is what brings the fun. It's what makes us laugh, cry, and rage quit in frustration. We've all been there, don't lie. Okay, listen up, because this is important. You want to make awesome game art, you gotta know how to draw. Don't worry, I'm not talking about being the next Da Vinci here. Unless you want to be, then go for it. We're talking about the fundamentals. Shapes, lines, perspective, all that jazz. Think of it like learning the alphabet before you write a novel. Once you've got the basics down, you can start experimenting with different styles and techniques. Who knows, maybe you'll invent a whole new way of drawing. The possibilities are endless. Characters are the heart of any game. They're the ones we connect with, root for, and sometimes even fall in love with. Don't judge, we've all been there. Designing a memorable character takes time, effort, and a whole lot of creativity. We're talking about their backstory, their motivations, even their favorite color. All of it matters. Remember, a good character design is more than just a pretty face, although that helps too. It's about creating a character that feels real, believable, and most importantly, fun to play. Chapter 4, Environment, Art, Building Worlds, Brick by Digital Brick. Ever get lost in a game world so immersive, you forget you're even playing a game? That's the power of environment art. It's about creating a sense of place, of atmosphere, of making the player feel like they're really there. We're talking lush forests, bustling cities, creepy dungeons, the whole shebang, and the best part, you don't need a magic wand to build these worlds. Though that would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? With the right tools and techniques, you can create worlds that are both beautiful and believable. Chapter 5, Color Theory and Lighting. It's more than just making things pretty, but it does that too. Color and light are like the secret ingredients that can make or break your game art. Used correctly, they can set the mood, guide the player's eye, and even evoke powerful emotions. We're talking warm colors for cozy vibes, cool colors for a more mysterious feel, and everything in between. Don't underestimate the power of lighting either. A well-placed shadow can add drama and intrigue, while a bright light can highlight important details. It's all about creating a visual language that speaks to the player on a subconscious level. Chapter 6, UI Design, Making Games User-Friendly Since... Well, since UI existed, UI design is like the unsung hero of game development. It's the stuff that makes games playable. Think about it. Menus, health bars, inventory systems, all of that falls under UI design. It's about making information clear, concise, and easy to understand, all while looking amazing. A good UI should be intuitive and unobtrusive, allowing the player to focus on the game itself. Nobody wants to struggle with a clunky interface when they're in the middle of an epic boss battle. Chapter 7, Texture Mapping. It's like giving your 3D models a makeover. Texture mapping is like the digital equivalent of wrapping a present. It's about taking a plain 3D model and giving it life by adding textures, details, and all sorts of visual goodness. We're talking wood grain on a tree trunk, scales on a dragon, even the wrinkles on a character's face. The possibilities are literally endless. With the right textures, you can make your 3D models look so real, people will be reaching out to touch them. Just don't be surprised when they can't. Chapter 8, Animation Principles, Making Things Move. And no, I'm not talking about your eyebrows. Animation is where things get really interesting. It's about bringing your characters and objects to life through movement. We're talking about walk cycles, attack animations, even subtle movements like breathing and blinking. Good animation is all about timing and spacing. It's about creating believable movement that feels natural and fluid. Trust me, when you see a character come to life with smooth, well-timed animation, it's pure magic. Chapter 9, Game Art Portfolio. Show them what you got, but like in a professional way. So you've learned the basics, honed your skills, and created some amazing game art. Now it's time to show it off to the world. That's where your portfolio comes in. Think of it like your art resume, a collection of your best work that showcases your skills and style. Make sure your portfolio is well organized, easy to navigate, and highlights your strengths. And don't be afraid to show off your personality. After all, game development is a creative industry, so let your freak flag fly. Chapter 10, Art Style Exploration. Find your artistic voice and let it roar. One of the most exciting things about game art is that there's no one right way to do it. There are countless art styles out there, from pixel art to photorealism and everything in between. The key is to experiment, try new things, and find a style that speaks to you. Don't be afraid to break the rules, bend the guidelines, and create something truly unique. After all, the world of game art is your oyster. Now I want oysters. Great, thanks, brain. Thanks. You made it. Now go make some epic game art. Holy cow, we made it. You guys stuck with me through the whole thing. I'm so proud of you. Now you're armed with the knowledge and inspiration to go out and create your own amazing game art. Remember, the only limit is your imagination and maybe the processing power of your computer, but that's a whole other video. Seriously though, if you're passionate about this stuff, don't give up. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The world needs more awesome game art, and I believe in you. Now go make me proud. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more game art tips and tutorials. See you in the next video.